3 runs already home here. 3-0 now. Tigers as they begin play here today. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stop.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Tigers 1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
1 gone here in the Detroit 3rd, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Schoop. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it 4-1.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's gone 4 for 9. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Goodbye home run. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. And that is 27 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Schoop dives. What a stop. Got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. Torres is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Line toward right center. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Into the box now, Cody Hosey. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0 home. Popped him up. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the top of inning number 4. LA's on top 5-1. Leading off the inning, Harold Castro. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Austin Romine. First offering on its way. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And now a pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Betts in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Stepping up to the plate, Niko Goodrum, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming here.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and
Ring him up, ring him up.
Down in order go the Tigers. They're down here 5-1. Now batting, Will Smith. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Back goes Demerit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
So now to the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
The time is 12:58 p.m. Right now in Denver, it's 86 degrees and mostly sunny. Today, it will be partly cloudy.
Here's the
with a
0-1
forecasted high of 88.
pitch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Have a wonderful day. Here's the latest news. From CBS 4 News Denver,
From the belt,
at
the
12:38
pitch.
p.m. on June 18th.
On the ground to the right side.
Crowds gather outside the
Throw to
United
first
States.
is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Third baseman in tight, protecting the punt. The first pitch lifted in the air toward the line in right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way.
The family of a black man from Denver shot to death by police is refusing to meet with the district attorney to hear her decision on whether charges will be filed. Denver police say William Love was running.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The attorney for the family says they do not want to
Hit out toward second. Scope is there, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Gio Urshela, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
At 6:58 p.m. on March 31st.
NBC Sports Radio update starts now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Demerit will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Tigers 1.
After that, it's the Cowboys and the Giants from 2009. Pulled up right now on GFP how this season could be a make-or-break season. Giants GM Dave Gettleman with more Chris Sims and Mike Florio on NBC Sports Radio.
Just get rid of everybody and start over again. That's the way to do it. Wipe the slate clean. If the Giants are thinking Gettleman's on the hot seat this year, they should have fired him when they fired Pat
Ready
Shermer
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
All at once. I don't think this comes to the shop.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 44,
Updating the coronavirus, legendary Dr. James Andrews has temporarily...
Jake Rogers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
This NBC Sports Update is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for cars, homes, boats, motorcycles, RVs, and commercial vehicles. 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 5 driven in.
3:17 p.m. yesterday.
Strike 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
We'll talk meaningful solutions on my
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2
Good
gone,
evening. This
and
is your
that'll bring
CNN
in the
News
center
briefing.
fielder Cameron Maybin.
Amid a surge in U.S. coronavirus cases,
Ready to
public health
deliver. Here's the
experts
first
are
pitch.
frustrated at the lack of leadership from the White House down
I really
to the
like
state
how
and
he's
local
getting ahead
levels.
early in the
Cheryl
count. He's
Fielton,
pitching
the dean of the
aggressively, and
NYU
what that
School
does,
of
it
Global
holds the
Public
pitch
Health,
count down.
calls it absurd to let people decide what's best for themselves in the midst of a pandemic. And former
Windup
Baltimore
and the
Health
0-1.
Commissioner Dr. Lena Wen
Swing
says
and a
when in terms of
That's in
political
for
or
a base
partisan
hit, and he's
issue,
2 for 3.
public health loses its credibility.
So
In a
he's
CNN
aboard here
town
on the
hall,
2-out
CNN's
single, but
Dr. Sanjay
overall,
Gupta
this is one of
echoes
the
those
weaker
sentiments.
offensive ball
He
clubs
said
around,
leaders
at
know
least
what
in
to
terms
do.
of
They're
team
just
batting
not doing
average.
it.
And as you see, they're
Dr.
2 away
Anthony
from the bottom
Fauci says
spot
the
in
White
that
House
category.
Coronavirus Task
13th
Force
best,
is
if you will,
seriously
in the
considering
AL.
pool testing for COVID-19. Pool testing is a method that requires testing a group of samples
Stepping
together
in now,
with one
Victor
diagnostic
Reyes,
test.
batting
In
left-handed
an
here as
interview
he
with the
takes a look
Washington
at strike
Post,
1.
Fauci said
No hits to
something's
this
not working
point.
when asked about the Trump administration's current testing strategy. Health officials in Wuhan, China said they managed to
The
test
0-1
more than
delivery.
9 million people using this
Out
strategy.
in front as this is
The
pulled
Food and Drug
foul into the
Administration
seats.
also recommended this approach
Maybin,
to
the
companies
runner at first
looking
with
to
2
conduct
gone.
mass screening for COVID-19.
Bring him up, bring him up.
16 NBA
Strike
players
3,
have
and that's
tested
the
positive
third out of
for
the inning.
COVID-19,
1 left for
according to the
Detroit.
Players Union
The
and
lead
the league.
remains 5.
In a
It's
statement, the
6-1.
NBA says players who tested positive for the virus will remain in self-isolation until they satisfy
Will
health
Burrows,
protocols
a
and are
6'2"
cleared by a
right-hander,
physician.
jogs in to
The
take
news
over
comes
on
as
the
the
mound.
NBA plans to restart its season at Florida's Walt Disney World Resort on July 30th. Microsoft is closing all 83 of its stores and switching
Ready to
to
go for the
online
last
only.
half of the inning.
4
And
stores
next
in
will be a
London,
speed
New York
thread
City,
in the
Sydney,
form of
Australia, and
outfielder
Redmond,
Mookie
Washington
Betts.
will become experience centers showcasing new technology. The tech giant says online sales have increased. According to Microsoft, closing the stores will cost a pre-tax charge of
He's
about
ready. Here's the first
$450
offering.
million in taxes.
Back up the middle.
More than a
That
dozen
gets
people
through, and he'll
close to
reach
Joe
base
Biden's
again on his
campaign
second
tell
base hit of
CNN
the game.
he has 4
So
leading
the Dodgers
prospects
get
in
their
his
leadoff
search
hitter
for a
on
running
base
mate.
to kick off
The
the inning.
contenders are
So a
Senator
ground
Kamala
ball
Harris,
single up the center
Senator
of the diamond
Elizabeth
makes it
Warren,
2 hits
U.S.
for him on the
Representative Val
afternoon.
Demings
And
of
as you can see
Florida,
there on the
and
team
Atlanta Mayor
leaderboard, he's
Keisha
currently
Lance
pacing
Sodom.
the club here as
People
we
close
approach
to
the
Biden's
midway
vetting
point of the
process say
season.
nationwide protests against police brutality have changed some of the thinking around his search. That's all for your CNN Evening News Briefing. We'll be back on Monday. For more on these
Here's
stories and the
Miguel
latest
Sano
headlines over
as
the
he will look
weekend,
at a first pitch
visit
fastball for ball
CNN.com.
1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
From the Denver Post at 5:30 a.m. on November 28, 2019.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners, but still nobody out.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Confronted with is something I will never forget. 42-year-old David White was stabbed at the Park Inn Hotel in the city centre. In a statement, he said he knew the swift actions of his colleagues saved lives and prevented a far more serious incident. David Hamilton is chair of the Scottish Police Federation.
He's one of these really dependable guys who you want to have in your team.
He's got it one away.
Experienced officer of over 13 years. Most of that time spent in response policing in Glasgow city centre.
At the plate, Torres, and their runners at the corners now.
A man arrested following a knife attack in a park in Reading has been charged with 3 counts of murder. Kyrie Sadala is also accused of 3 counts of attempted murder. The 25-year-old is due to appear at Westminster Magistrates Court on Monday following the incident in Forbury Gardens last Saturday. The Mayor of Liverpool's written an open letter to the city urging people to hold back on celebrating Liverpool's title win. Mayor Anderson says the city remains in the grip of a major public health crisis and lives are at risk. L'Oreal says it's removing words like whitening from its skincare products following global protests against racism. The French cosmetic giant's among several companies which have faced criticism. In sport, Manchester United are into the second half of their quarter-final FA Cup tie at Norwich. Live to our reporter at Carrow Road, George Alderman.
Well, a really clever finish from Odion Ighalo has given Manchester United the advantage here. Luke Shaw's cross
for another shot now. Cody Hosey,
up in the air, and Ighalo found himself in space and flicked out a foot to divert the ball past Tim Poole in the Norwich goal. The home side trying to get back into it. Buendia free kick just flashing across the United box. But it's Norwich 0, Manchester United 1.
Earlier, Aston Villa missed another chance to move out of the Premier League's relegation zone after a 1-0 defeat at home to Wolves.
Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 7-1.
All-time high of more than 45,000. Some states are now reversing course and reinstating restrictions to curb the spread.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter number 8.
And Kanye West is bringing Easy Brand to Gap. Rap superstar will be all day kiss.
Next for the Tigers, Jonathan Schoop. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch.
More problems in the skies over Alaska. I'm Eric Corsetti, Fox News. Developing now, the North American Aerospace Defense Command scrambled fighter jets today to intercept Russian aircraft off the coast of Alaska for the 6th time this month. The United States routinely flies bombers and reconnaissance aircraft off the coast of Russia as well. Also developing today, President Trump signed an executive order Friday to protect monuments. The order threatened
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the
Former
Tigers.
Acting Attorney General Matthew Whitaker says President Trump was completely justified in signing his executive order.
The President of the United States can focus law enforcement.
Lifted into center field. Acuña's there for it.
On what he
holds it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Meanwhile, city officials in Bloomington, Minnesota.
Now back. The third baseman, Harold Castro.
Was found in a black firefighter's locker. Fire chief says such accident invited heat
In now, Harold Castro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Making an appearance on Fox's Neil Cavuto Live today, while he is fine discussing whether or not certain statues should come down based on merit, Congressman Kildee says it can't be through mob rule.
We cannot have a
Ready with the
very
first
small
pitch.
minority
Here it
of
comes.
these protesters, as has been said.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys trying to play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
French cosmetics giant L'Oreal says it will remove words like whitening from its skincare products following criticism of the company amid global protests against racism. L'Oreal said today it has decided to remove the words white, whitening, fair, fairness, light, and lightening from all of its skin evening products. America is listening to Fox News.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And now it will be the catcher, Will Smith.
2020 has been a gut punch to American business.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Possible advantage. That's why
soft grounder left side.
2020 has been a gut punch through everything, not just to businesses. Shit, I feel like 2020 did punch me. I'm like, hey, I want to get my life together. 2020 was like, nope, not today.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I need to know how my numbers translate to food on folks' tables.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
NetSuite is my single source of truth.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
All in real time. Americans depend on Moy to keep their families fed.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Depend on NetSuite.
NetSuite surveyed hundreds of business leaders and assembled a playbook called 7 Actions Businesses Need to Take
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And schedule your
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Well, coronavirus cases are increasing in many areas of the country. Now states such as Texas and Florida are putting their reopening stages on hold. Fox's Aisha Hasni reports.
This is a big deal for the state of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. So basically they got together and they have issued this travel advisory that impacts anyone coming in from hotspots like Florida, Texas, Alabama, places that even New Yorkers are vacationing to right now and then returning home. So Governor Cuomo said a couple days ago that he is in discussions now with the airlines here in New York to try to figure out if they can, on the state's behalf, start to screen these domestic travelers, basically ask them where they're coming from, and perform temperature checks when they get off the plane.
Also new today, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo says he's issued an executive order making state employees who voluntarily travel to high-risk states ineligible for COVID-19 paid sick leave. And if you've been to a South Carolina beach, state health officials are saying you should get tested for coronavirus. They're concerned about high numbers of young people who have been hit with the disease after heading to beaches and not wearing masks.
We know that the young people can have this disease
and he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And they feel
if you're at the plate right now, you have to realize he's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive.
Governor Henry McMaster. Meanwhile, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton says that mail-in balloting is a rampant problem in the state.
You always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up. He can really hurt it.
If we actually had more resources, then we'd be prosecuting.
The Supreme Court blocked a request from Texas Democratic leaders Friday to expand mail-in balloting options due to the coronavirus. I'm Mary Corsetti, and this is Fox News.
He's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
But to win in the new economy, you need every
runner on first with 2 away.
Smart companies run on NetSuite by Oracle, the world's #1 cloud business system. Receive your
now a swing and a fly ball
at netsuite.com/Fox. That's netsuite.com/Fox.
And it's a foul ball.
From the New York Times briefing at 3:55 a.m. yesterday.
Grounded weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're on top 7-1.
That immigrants seeking asylum do not have the right to make their case in federal courts, siding with the Trump administration.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Romine.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Acuna, right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Would overwhelm the nation's immigration system. Amid growing calls
ready once
for
again,
police
Nico
reform,
Goodrum. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Arizona, Colorado,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the
confronting
pitch.
cases of
Get back up the
alleged
middle.
brutality
Torres picks it up. On the first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, and now there are 2 away.
I am offering my resignation to the mayor, city council.
Riding in once again, Travis Damaris. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 7-1.
27-year-old Latino man face down on the ground for 12 minutes, resulting in the man's death. In Colorado, the governor appointed a special
standing in, Mookie Betts, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Who died after officers there stopped him in the street and
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And in New York,
hit in the air to center field.
Arrested after being caught on tape using a chokehold.
Under his Maven now as he pulls it in for the first out.
To a 35-year-old black man in Queens. That's it for today. I'm Michael Navarro. See you on Monday.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
ABC News Radio hourly newscast at 3:04 a.m. today.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
I'm Derek Dennis. The coronavirus surging in several states. Florida reporting nearly 9,000 new cases, the highest single-day total of any state since mid-April. Governor Ron DeSantis blaming the spread on the young.
People want to be social. They want to interact, and that's why you're seeing it so much with the younger folks.
1 out, nobody on.
Who, quite frankly, are much less risk.
Texas also seeing a COVID-19 surge. Nearly 6,000 cases in a single day on Thursday. Mayor Houston announcing the drastic step of shaming businesses that violate the state's restrictions and lockdowns.
I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in its own. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Parts of California and Arizona also seeing coronavirus increase.
3-1.
Americans are said to be banned from traveling to Europe because the U.S. has not controlled the COVID-19 outbreak. ABC News confirming the ban was first reported by the New York Times. Washington, D.C., closer than it's ever been to becoming America's 51st state.
It's a declaration D.C. residents never thought they'd hear.
The District of Columbia Statehood Bill, H.R. 51.
And no one can get there.
It's unlikely D.C. will become a state soon. Every House Republican voted against the bill. So the majority will likely follow suit. And President Trump says it's just a ploy to add more Democrats to Congress. Quarters of a million D.C. residents, though, it's a demand for a vote in Congress which Americans take for granted. ABC News, Washington.
Arizona's state's attorney has issued a cease and desist letter to a company founded by a church where President Trump
this is now a 7-run ball game.
His leaders are accused of false reporting that they used an air filtration system that neutralizes the coronavirus. The state's attorney says no such system exists. You're listening to ABC News.
From NBC Nightly News at 6:17 p.m. yesterday.
We get support from Checks and Balance, a podcast from The Economist about the 2020 elections on the road to power. Each week, John Trudeau, The Economist USA,
that's a base hit.
explores a big theme shaping the race for the White House and digs into the history of presidential politics to explain what's going on. Economist correspondents from across the U.S. and around the world join him to talk through the ideas and the data to take a view without taking sides. I've been reading The Economist for a while now, and the podcast is a fantastic companion to the kind of reporting they do.
And that's a base hit in a
I
center
especially
field.
appreciate the unique global perspective during these games.
With that single,
So for a global view on democracy in America, subscribe to The Economist, Checks and Balance podcast. That's Checks and Balance, for the global view of democracy in America in an extraordinary election.
He has enough speed, so he can find the gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Kyle Funkhausen comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Cases in that state exploding. Florida banning drinking at bars as it breaks its single-day record. Meantime, California surpassing 200,000 cases. In Arizona, doctors warning one-counts cases are eclipsing New York City boroughs at the height of the crisis there. The state fairgrounds now a
into the box, Cody Hosey, high in the air down the right field line.
60 days, despite record spikes.
Demeritte is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. The tag at third, and they got him a double play. Quickly here, the side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Tigers 1.
Put him in a chokehold, and the officers involved. What has now happened?
Striding into the box, number 19. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening. I'm Kristen Welker in tonight for Lester. We begin with the troubling surge of COVID-19 cases. More than half of states now seeing increases. Governors in Texas and Florida making moves they had hoped to avoid, rolling back reopenings, restricting bars as cases among young people skyrocket and under pressure.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Encouraging news despite the dire picture painted by the numbers.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Sam Rock in Houston.
And it's fouled away.
Restaurants and bars just last month. Tonight, a full-scale about-face, Texas and Florida. The Sunshine State suspending alcohol consumption inside bars after setting a record for daily cases.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
And a bigger pullback
throw on the first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Back to 50%.
So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
We need everybody to religiously wear their masks and to social distance.
Back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Cameron Maybin. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I think the decision was correct. I think right now we all have to get on the same page, because if we don't get on the same page, it's going to just get more.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
The Kolache factory has locations all over Houston. Recently, they brought back in-room dining, only to take them away.
Center field, Acuna's there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Here, not only about health. What is your greatest concern at this point?
My greatest concern is that we'll have to start laying off people.
Houston now at 100% capacity for ICU beds. Doctors in East Texas reporting problems there, too.
Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch.
Today, the White House Coronavirus Task Force announcing the overwhelming majority of new cases
bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Precautions, who likely won't get seriously ill, but will spread the virus.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Just days after a night out at a bar without a mask. Now, her message.
Just because you are a healthy 20-something-year-old does not mean you cannot be a carrier, and give it off
ready
to
now,
others.
Will Smith. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
NBC News, Houston.
I'm Joe Fryer in Arizona. New cases today again topped 3,000 as Governor Doug Ducey pleads with residents to stay home as much as possible.
I don't want there to be any illusion or sugar-coated expectations. We expect that our numbers will be
soft
worse
liner towards short
next
and
week
one
and the
gone.
week following.
But unlike governors in other hot spots, he's not adding new restrictions to slow the spread. A new disease tracking report says Maricopa County's 2,000 plus cases a day
Anthony
are eclipsing any of the
been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the managers to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
DeMario will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
It's sort of like an assembly.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off.
The Fairgrounds Agriculture Center is now the scene of at least 1,000 tests a day.
2 out, nobody on.
Fill up very quickly.
We've seen really high volumes on all of our calls. They really want to get into
the fastball line of 94.
To the west, as California tops 200,000 total cases, the governor's pushing to reinstate stay-at-home orders in Imperial County. 20% of tests are coming back positive. Well, in Washington State,
gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game.
Yakima County. The only acute care hospital there is transferring some patients 150 miles to Seattle.
Today in our hospital, we are seeing...
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here in Arizona, the governor wants to increase testing sites like the one behind me to meet surging demand and find a way to get faster results as labs experience a backlog.
First delivery to him on the way.
To visit Arizona, plus Florida and Texas next week. Kristen.
Joe, thank you. In Washington, there were conflicting messages when the coronavirus task force addressed the nation today for the first time since April. Vice President Pence defended the administration's response, but Dr. Fauci had a dire warning. NBC's Jeff Bennett is at the White House.
Tonight, the White House putting a positive spin on the new national surge in coronavirus cases.
We slowed the spread. We flattened the curve. We saved lives.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Are opening up safely and responsibly.
That's as many states are now rolling back their reopenings, with more than half of the country now seeing increases in daily coronavirus cases. The Vice President addressing reporters today as the White House Coronavirus Task Force held its first news briefing.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Not at the White House. And President Trump, a fixture of former task force briefings, did not attend. Dr. Anthony Fauci today meeting with Americans to take the virus
on the radar gun.
You have an individual responsibility to yourself.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Because if we want to end this outbreak, we've got to realize that we are part of the process.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Steps to keep themselves safe.
Turning for second now is Scope.
Avoid touching your face.
He'll reach second now with one away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Well, we think that the first principle is that people ought to listen to their state and local authorities.
The VP challenged for recent political events.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. Still look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
They're saying do as we say, not as we do. So how can you say that the campaign is not part of the problem that Dr. Fauci is about?
Freedom of speech and the right to peacefully assemble and sign the Constitution of the United States. And even in a health crisis, people don't forfeit our constitutional rights.
President Trump has suggested that masks are being worn as a political statement rather than a health precaution.
Austin Romine. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The one thing we do know is masks make a gigantic difference. I would insist
first
that
delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one.
President Trump said in a tweet late tonight that he signed an executive order aimed at protecting public statues and monuments from being damaged by protesters. A move aimed at preserving what he calls the country's heritage.
Kristen, you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Anthony DeSclafani picks up his league-leading 13th win, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Daniel Norris struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the Tigers, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. As of today, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, while the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 8-4. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West. The Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 3-2. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are in 2nd place in the NL West, and the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central. Will Myers drove home 3 runs as the Friars took care of the Rockies 4-3. As of right now, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Padres are at the bottom of the division. The Nats finished off a 3-game sweep as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 2-1. As of today, the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East, and the Braves are 2nd in the division. The Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. In the standings, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Phillies are at the bottom of the division. Jose Quintana got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, leading the Cubs to a win over the Red Sox 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Pirates starting pitcher, number 50, got his 3rd win this season as the Pirates disposed of the Blue Jays 3-2. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, and the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-0. As of today, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Reds are atop the division. The Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 1-0. It was their 7th win in a row.
Like I said, right easy now, schedule. The fucking Orioles suck.
In the AL East, while the Rays are atop the division. The Chicago White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-4. In the standings, the Indians are in 1st place in the AL Central, while the White Sox are 3rd in the division. DJ Peters drove in 4th overall with 2 big flies.
Indians, Twins tied for 1st.
5-3. At the start of the day, the Twins are leading the Central Division, while the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East. The Halos combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-3. As of today, the Angels are atop the American League West. And the Rangers are third in the division. The Astros pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-5. As of right now, the A's are in fourth place in the AL West, while the Astros are second in the division. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 3-2. In the standings, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Royals are in fourth place in the AL Central. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.